Today I've got access to a wild remote stream out here in the forest. And what do I mean by wild remote? It's just a creek. Yeah, it's a creek that goes through my buddy's property, but it's loaded with fish like most creeks around here. And I haven't fished here in a couple years. And I got a few lures that should be really good for this time of the year. This right here is the matte series. It's a non-glossy, non-shiny, flat color of the Rebel crickhopper, one of the best little creek lures. And it's that time of the year where these fish are getting active. It's kind of warm out. There's bugs flying every which way. Oh my goodness, that's a hit that we like. That guy just destroyed it. A long ear. First catch today. These are a gorgeous species. Could be something out of an aquarium or something exotic, but no, they are native fish in this creek. Long ear sunfish. Got some incredible colors and a very aggressive attitude for a little fish. All right, so let's let this guy go. As you can see there, very colorful, also an aggressive fish for a small species, one of the smaller sunfish, but they got an attitude like a big one. I got one? All right. Fish number 2 is another long ear. I think that's all I've seen so far. There should be lots of other fish in here. We got the dogs all riled up. Come on. Got a lot of pops. Get it. Oh my goodness, how they hit that hard and not get it. Oh, there's a good one. Get it. Yeah, got it. Got him. Saw him come up. We have ourselves a bluegill. Wait, yeah, it's a bluegill. Catching it in the sun there, kind of looks different for a second. Okay. The water is different than last time I was here. Haven't seen the deeper water as much. Like there's not a lot of deep. It's like real flat, kind of just an easy flow. Is that a copper nose bluegill? It's got the, or is that just a regular? But like most everything's been small, a little longer it looks like. And there should be a lot of red breast, coosa bass, and largemouth in here, but just everything being so shallow, just not sure if we haven't come across them yet. Are they hiding better? Are they all moved to a deeper hole? So here's a little deep spot. There's Dawn. Oh, it's a little better. What is this? Another long ear. Are you serious? I'm really starting to wonder what is going on right now. Getting so many bites from long ear, not seeing the red breast that usually really roam this creek. And these little dudes are fat, like they're living really good. Let's keep moving. I'm trying to get in the creek when I can, but it's easier to kind of walk the bank. Even though I'm probably gonna be itching like crazy. I should have worn pants. Man, I feel like I've never seen it this low before. Like just a little trickle of a stream coming through. Here we go. It's like a deep spot right here, so I'm expecting something. Good bite. Goodness, why do they do that? That was a blow up and I missed it. I don't know if I was a tiny fish or a big fish. They hit so hard. That was cool though. It's kind of the excitement this little lure brings out. Nothing. There he is. Got it. There he is. What are we working with here? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Dude, he ate that thing. Now right there is a red breast sunfish. That's one of the bigger panfish that are gonna live in here. Got a big mouth, they're very aggressive. That's the first one I've seen. They're so bright colored, usually you see them. But we might be getting into some better water. This dog behind me is really driving me crazy. All right, well that's one. We have not seen a bass yet, which is very odd, any kind of bass yet. But we're still got some spots. We never know where a little deep hole, that kind of deep hole right there could hold 2 or 3 bass. So we'll keep moving. Oh, there was a couple red breasts right there. Goodness. These guys don't mess around. Well, they missed the first one, but he sure got the second one. There was like 2 of them sitting there. I wonder if they were on a bed. I couldn't really tell. They're at the back of this little pool there. Okay, now we're getting into more of our target species. Still waiting on the bass to show up. We'll take these guys. They are good cat. Yeah, he must be on a bed. But they were aggressive. There was 2 of them there. Oh yeah, here's a good little spot. It's got a good current coming in. Got like a little makeshift dam with those trees. Little deep pool. Let's go down and come around, fish up it. We need to change up colors, I guess. Let's go to another color. This one definitely looks like a natural color of a grasshopper. It looks just like one. This next one's red. I think it's called fire cricket. It's still got like a yellowish belly, but red all around. I don't know if it's gonna get any more bites or any different. I feel like a lot of times these kind of streams, they're just looking for something that just drops in front of them. They're gonna hit at it. Ooh! Oh man, what was that? That was our best hit yet. He took off with it, hit it, and he took off. And just popped right out. That was definitely a good strong, he like hit and was moving with it. Oh, got popped right there. Oh, there's one, a little one. What we got? Hey! First Coosa bass. So that's our first of our black bass species. This is a Coosa red-eye bass. And he is tiny, but he is so full of color. He is so fat. But these are, I was hoping to catch a few more of these. Are native in here. And we might get into a few more. Whoa, nice jump. Goodness. I watched that one come and hit it as it was just sitting there paused. Red breast, but not very red on this one. I don't know if that means it's a male or not. I can't remember. I don't think so. It might be a female. But that one, it was just kind of drifting. That little guy just popped it right in front of me. So these fish are just all over the place. You never know when they're gonna hit. Sometimes it's on the pause, sometimes it's on the reel. Oh, this looks good. Okay, here we go. This looks like a long stretch of water. Looks pretty deep. I can't really tell how deep it is. Golly. Oh, what a blow up. I can't get hooked. Oh, yeah. This is a bass? Dude. Oh, yeah, this is something good. Get out of that tree. He's in a tree. Yeah, this is a good fish. Don't come off. Don't come off. Don't come off. Stay hooked. Stay hooked. Yes, sir. Dude, that's a giant Coosa bass. Nice. I'm about to fall in the mud here. Oh, yeah. That's what we've been looking for. That's kind of fish, that red breast and these guys. Ooh, it may not be a big fish for most people to get excited about, but that is a big, healthy Coosa bass. That's the kind of fish we're looking for. Those, that's well, I mean, I've been wanting to catch everything, but I've been wanting to know if they're in here. Are they in here? Are they good? Are they healthy? And we came across a good one. That got hit so hard. Man, what a beautiful fish. Oh, there's a little log jam. Let's see if we can flip it up under these log. Oh, right there. Something should be in there. Goodness, you see that? Hopefully that showed up. That guy wanted it. I am seeing some sunfish on beds. They're not staying on them like really tight, but there's a few right here. They're kind of leaving them. I mean, they'll get spooked off as I walk by, but it's not so clear that I can see them that easy. But I'm thinking a lot of these fish are on beds and they're just hitting stuff out of reaction. I've definitely seen that happen. Plus they're gonna hit stuff just to eat it, but I think the bass I'm sure have already spawned, but the sunfish are definitely spawning now. Goodness. Oh my, how did that come off? I was looking over here and I just heard an explosion. I don't know what that was. It had to be a little bass, I imagine. What is this plant? I see it in some creeks that don't have it. It's really cool. I wish it's in shallow water. There's some down there though. If it was in deeper water, I might be able to get some fish out of it, but it's kind of cool to see. Did I get you? No. Wait, I do have something. Holy cow, how did I hook that fish? What is that, by the way? Wow, that's something that I'm not used to seeing. It's some kind of shiner, but not one I'm familiar with. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever seen that shiner before. This creek is close to my house, but it's also, it doesn't connect with most of the creeks I fish, so I'm sure it's something in here, and that's why there's a lot of long ear in here too. There's more of those species, get a little different, and that is a different one. Oh, that guy got himself hooked. Another long ear. Man, these guys are so fat. I don't know if they're spawning or what. All right, we're getting close to the end of my reach that I'm allowed to fish. So there's a lot of creeks that are bigger that people can just walk, but these little small creeks, I mean, there's a lot of these little ones, and they're really all on private property, and you know, they're too small to kayak. You know, really, you can't wait them because you're on property. A lot of times they're in farms and fields and cow fields, and you just, without permission, you're not allowed to just walk on pretty much in any state. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Hey, another Coosa bass. It's a little deeper. I'm walking across this area through here. It's deeper than I thought. It's like knee deep. Oh, a little fat one. Yeah, it's worth coming to a creek like that just to catch a fish like that. Pretty rare fish. If you live around areas where they're at, you can catch them, but if you don't, you gotta drive a long way to kind of find that little species. What's this? We got a bluegill and some grass. Right here, this section is definitely changes on the creek. So everything we walked, a few hundred yards we walked, is really shallow. And then right here, it starts to get deep. So the creek's changed. I think it used to be deeper further back. So I don't know what's going on. We can go down, I think, just a little bit further. There may be a beaver dam down there. I think that may have happened once before. But definitely, like, I'm in knee-deep water right now. All of this looks knee-deep. So let's get on the bank, go just a little bit further, I think, into just that little bend up here. Just kind of see what's going on with the creek. But also, there could be definitely some bigger fish in this area. Where's that crane at? That thing sounds so crazy. It's like a wild monkey up there. Oh, I see it. It's way up there in the nest. It's a blue heron, I think. Oh, that's cool. I'll watch that fish come up and eat it. Nice red breast. That's a good one. So he's a little bit bigger, down this little bit, you know, more deep water. Don't you hook me. That's a good one. Let's get a thick one there. Oh, what a hit. What a hit right there. Come here. Nice bluegill. Okay, well, the variety starting to, first part of the creek was looking a little sad with what we were catching, just a little bit of fish, smaller stuff. Yeah, the down, I mean, we've only really traveled like, I mean, we haven't gone a half mile, I don't think, for the whole creek. But it can change so fast. It can be one stretch that's just got all the fish in it, and then If it had turned back after the first early stretch, we'd have thought, man, there's nothing in here. Oh, what I got here? We got no way, a crappie. I don't know if I ever caught a crappie out of here. It's crazy. I need a picture of that. Well, as they say, when you go creek fishing, you never know what you can catch. It's not because there's more species in a creek than in a lake or, you know, big river. It's because everything is more confined. Everywhere you cast, they don't have places for the crappie to live, and a place for the bass to live, and for the bluegill, they almost all live in the same waters, eat a lot of the same stuff for the most part. The bigger the body of water, the more they can spread out and create their own little habitats. Oh, I got some. Oh, what is that? Dude, hit it. Beautiful red breast. Man, with that sun shining on it, it's almost glowing. That is like definitely a different color looking. Definitely has almost like orange. Bluegill. We are definitely getting more consistent. How did you even do this, fish? Let's do more consistent bites, and I bet you there's some nicer bass, probably some largemouth living in. Get on there. Jumped out of my hand before I get him in the water. There he goes. Some nicer largemouth, you know, I'm not saying big, 12 to 14 inch bass that probably live in here, but I have a harder time catching them in early spring of these small creeks sometimes. But like in the summer and in the fall, they eat really good. Oh, there's something. And maybe something about them eating a little bit bigger meals, I feel like, in the spring, in the springtime, creeks and rivers, kind of seem to eat bigger stuff a lot of times, from at least when I catch them. But like this little lure, they might just look at it and just pass it on by. Oh, there's something. And I'm crouching down here so I can cast underneath these overhanging trees. And I'm using that 5.5 foot rod today. Actually, I was thinking about coming here and I was like, you know what, that's probably gonna be that shorter rod is gonna help me make better casts, where a lot of times I like using a little bit longer one. But this little area, a spot like this with so many trees overhanging, little redbreast, I can kind of get in there and make these little tighter casts. Well, turns out the creek isn't backed up and deep because of a beaver dam or anything. That is just a deep stretch in the creek, so it's flowing pretty good and shallow again. But that little pocket back there, nice, about a 2 foot deep hole for, you know, 50 to 100 feet. That kind of area can hold, you know, so many fish and supply the whole creek with fish, really, once they start, you know, having babies and spreading out and stuff. Which we caught bluegill, redbreast, crappie in there, and I'm sure there's bass in there that just didn't hit today. Man, it is a cool little exploration, that's for sure. Well, I wish I could go downstream, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can find a way to do that next time. Today was definitely a good day with a lot of species. Pretty good amount of catching out of this little creek. I always love a good small creek fishing time. Just kind of looking around, see what you see. Catching a new species, I think. I don't know if I've caught those species before. Kind of going back over and see what the creek's like from before, and kind of finding those deep holes where, man, there's a lot of fish down there. I should have spent more time down there than the shallow spots, but who knows? Maybe change up lures. But today was all about the crickhopper. I wanted to see some topwater hits on that, and we had quite a few small explosions, a couple bigger explosions for a small creek like that. So it's always a fun time to get out there and to just kind of check out these little small creeks, catch what you can catch, and have fun with it. Thanks for watching.